Merry Christmas Eve, everybody, and we broke some records in Eau Claire today. We broke a record high. 51 degrees is what the observed temperature is for today. That is 6 degrees higher than the old record that stood for more than 80 years. And also the record high low temperature. We shattered that one, more than 12 degrees above the old record. That was only set a few years ago in 2019. So a very mild day today. And also as we're going to Christmas Day tomorrow, it's going to be a very mild one once again. The reason is a very large storm system that is impacting basically everyone across the central United States, with the rain stretching all the way from the Gulf of Mexico well up into Canada, transporting a lot of moisture and also all those mild temperatures up into our area, with the rain currently still holding off just towards our west over parts of Minnesota and Iowa. And just towards the back of that, we see some snow starting to develop over parts of South Dakota and Nebraska. And I want to make you aware of that, because there are some winter alerts in effect for those areas as well, even some blizzard warnings for parts of South Dakota and Nebraska in particular. So if you are traveling in that direction over the next few days around the holidays, be aware of that. You may want to change your plans, because a lot of snow, up to 2 feet of snow, is expected in some of those areas that could make travel basically impossible. And even over parts of Minnesota, there's some winter weather advisories in effect for some light snow and maybe some ice accumulation as well, and that is valid all the way through Tuesday night. So for the next few days, we're still dealing with plenty of winter-like weather over parts of the upper Midwest. Here's a look at that rain that is moving in from the west. Far western areas are already starting to see a little bit of rain, but the bulk of the moisture is still holding off towards our west. But as we go to the overnight hours tonight, we'll see that rain starting to move into the area. Most of us will start to see that rain somewhere between 7 and 8 p.m. That's when that rain will start to fall, and it will continue to spread all across the area as we go into the overnight hours. Pretty steady rain for most of the area tonight, and as we go into tomorrow morning, we can expect a little bit of a break, but the rain will start to return as we go into the afternoon hours coming out of the south. And then once again, we can expect a pretty steady rain for most of the Christmas Day and also into Monday night. Still some rain going on. It will take us well into Tuesday or later Monday night into early Tuesday morning before that rain finally starts to move out of here. And then for the rest of Tuesday, we're starting to look dry, fortunately. This is a look at the totals we can expect in terms of rain accumulation. Most of the rain is expected towards our north and west, just below an inch for Eau Claire, just over an inch further towards the north and west, and some lighter totals further off towards the east. So a pretty good rain, not really a super soaker, but still quite a bit of rain, especially considering it is late December. That is pretty remarkable. So let's look at those rain chances for Monday and Tuesday, but as you can see, the rain will start to taper off. So for the rest of next week, actually, looking pretty good. So we just have to get through Christmas Day tomorrow and then also early Tuesday morning. Here's a close look at the storm system just off towards our west. A parade of low pressure off towards our west that will move into the area with a little bit of a cold front. It's basically stationary, but it has some cooler air behind it. We can also see that as we look at our temperature as we go into the overnight tonight. Some cooler air off towards the west will try to move into our area, but it's also going to retreat again as we go into tomorrow. So another very mild day ahead for Christmas Day tomorrow. We're expecting some more records to be broken tomorrow, with highs mainly in the 50s. Temperatures will start to drop a little bit as we go into Tuesday night, because we see some cooler air approaching from the south. We don't see that every day, with that cooler air wrapping all the way around that storm system, then spreading across our area as we go into Tuesday with that cooler air. So during the day on Tuesday, actually temperatures hold pretty steady back into the 30s, still above average, but at least it's looking a lot cooler by that time. As we go into tonight, another very mild night with plenty of rain and some breezy southeast winds as well, with a low of only 49 degrees. And as we go into tomorrow, we could get a little bit of a break from the rain early in the morning, but more rain is expected later on in the day, with record high temperatures in the low 50s. As we go throughout the rest of the forecast, we start to dry out later in the day on Tuesday, and the rest of the forecast is looking dry. Temperatures are slowly going to drop back into the 30s, and also our low temperatures are going to be back below freezing as we go towards later next week.